everybody! Today's tutorial is going to be on this makeup look right here, this super purpley makeup look. I'm obsessed with doing my makeup in everything purple. Purple blushes, purple eyeshadows, purple lipsticks, purple everything. I love the way it looks. So if you want to see how to get this look, just keep on watching. Okay, so I'm going to start by priming my face with the Maybelline Master Prime in Blur and Illuminate. Okay, so I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation in Desert Beige. With this foundation, you really don't want to do your whole entire face at once because it will dry before you get it all blended in. This has been one of my favorite foundations. Just gonna add a little bit extra because my skin is pretty crappy right now, so I really just want a little bit of extra coverage. Moving on, I'm going to go into concealer. I love this concealer so much, but I go through it so quickly because they really don't put enough in this package and it's depressing. And we'll just go ahead and blend that out. I'm going to go ahead and take my Coty Airspun translucent powder and set underneath my eyes. And take my Maybelline Better Skin face powder and use just a little bit of that to set the rest of my face. I honestly think that this foundation for me, though, I don't really need to set. It really dries down really well. I just like to use the face powder on every foundation because I like the extra coverage it gives me. And this face powder in particular is such a perfect match on me that if my foundation happens to be just a little off color, using that face powder on top will help bring it back to my actual color. Of course, summer is going to come and then, oh Lord help me, I'll be trying to find my color all over again. So let's move on to the rest of the face. I'm going to use this Pure bronzer here. It is their Mineral Glow bronzing powder. And I'm just gonna, bronze up the forehead a little bit. And the cheekbones. Now we're gonna fill in the brows. I'm gonna use my JCat Beauty Perfect Brow Pencil and dark brown and just fill them in like usual. So I went into Sephora and I was trying out the Brow Wiz and the Brow Definer by Anastasia, and I completely honestly did not like them as much as I like this. And those are like $20 and this is like $4. No joke. They really seemed a lot more stiff and just dry than this is. So let's move on to our eyes. I'm going to start by taking some of the Wet n Wild Single Shadow Creme Brulee, which I don't know if they sell anymore, but it is a fantastic shadow to just use to set your eyelid. So I had taken my concealer and, you know, brought it up onto my eyelid because that is really my preferred way to prime my eyelids. So I'm just going to use this Creme Brulee shade and pat it all over my lid to get a good base to work with. Oh my god, I just hit pan. That's always an awful feeling when you hit pan on something that you don't think they sell anymore, right? If you know if they sell this anymore, let me know. Because I don't ever see it at my drugstores. These like Wet n Wild single shadows. They only have those like new super big palettes. Now that we've got that down, I'm going to take this kind of like neutral brown and start to work it into my crease. It's from the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani collaboration palette. It's called Anaheim. So I'm just going to take a large synthetic fluffy brush and I'm going to grab a generous amount and just start working it in. Now, if you have a lighter skin tone, you might want to start with a lighter color. You always want to take any tutorial pretty much and modify it to make sure that it's going to suit your skin tone. If you have a warmer skin tone, if you have a cooler skin tone, if you have a more neutral skin tone, you don't necessarily have to go in and use the exact same eyeshadows as what the person giving the tutorial is using. Take ones that you know you love and use those that are in the same color family to create the look. Now I'm going to go in with this one that's warmer called Zone. And I'm going to take a brush that's a little bit more defined. And I'm going to concentrate it a little bit lower. Now I'm going to take this deeper cranberry looking shade called Punk and use that on the outer corner of my eye to start to deepen it up. You want to go ahead and go about halfway in on the lid with this shade. I'm really like uncoordinated and this eye always turns out so much worse because of it. I'm going to take the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Porter. You still just want to keep this on the outer half of the eye. Alright, I'm going to take the original brush and use that to blend it out a little bit. It'll give us a softer edge around the whole entire thing. Now for the inside corner of the eye, I'm going to take this Cabana Boy, a blush sample. This is a beautiful blush, but I actually love it even more as an eyeshadow. Pat it on the inside half of my lid. It's such a beautiful pink color. I'm going to take this Harajuku shade here, which is an incredibly glittery pink. I am going to use that to really get a pop of sparkle on the inner corner. And down on the lower eye, or down on the lower lash line just a little bit. We're going to take a pencil brush and we're going to go back into this Anaheim shade, the neutral brown, and start working on the lower lash line. And then after adding that, I'm going to dip into the punk shade and really deepen that up. I'm going to use my Wet n Wild liner. Let me highlight the brow bone. I'm going to use this OFRA eyeshadow highlighter here. I don't even know what it's called. It's this like purple duochrome iridescent shade, though. It's absolutely beautiful. It's by OFRA. I'll try to find out what it's called, see if I can remember. And if I remember, I'll put it in the description box down below. It is absolutely stunning. It's a great highlighter for cool tone looks. It can be worn with warm tone looks too, though, because the pink in there helps it be really versatile. So I am just going to use some of the Smashbox X-Rated mascara. I'm really quite a fan of this kind. I got a sample of it and it's one of my favorites. I'm going to use some Kiss lashes in 05. Okay, we are almost done. We just need to do some blush and some highlighter and some lips. I think that I'm going to go for this blackberry color here in this Be Matte palette by City Color. I think that'll match, let's be honest. I think that'll match the purple in my eyes perfectly. Highlight. I'm going to use my Jaclyn Hill Becca Cosmetics face palette. And I'm going to go in with Champagne Pop and dust it on top of my cheeks. Of course, we're going to highlight the nose as well and the Cupid's bow. Lips. I'm going to start by lining my lips with this NYX lip liner in Pale Pink. It's kind of like, it's called Pale Pink, but it's kind of more purpley, so it works really well for all of the purple lip shades that I like to wear. I am going to use the Rimmel Cake Collection. This is in the shade 15. It is this incredible purple shimmer. I die. This is so pretty. So anyways, that completes today's makeup look. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. I love you guys. Bye.